Hi, I'm Jit. This is my Assessment 2 project for Sounds and UI in Unreal Engine. This is my current project. I'll just go through it. So first I got the footstep sounds, which are added on the animation for when you take a step, it makes noise. If we pick up this coin, it shows up a UI in the top left which weren't there before, updates as you collect more coins, and also plays a sound. Go over to the door, interact with the door, which then makes a sound. And if we go into the corner here where the light switch is, I added a sound effect which plays when the light is interacted. And then I've also got the ambient sound in the background. Okay. So what I have here I use meta sounds for most of my sounds, the ambience, the coin collection and the footsteps. On the brief it said that had to use one environmental soundtrack and two sounds that represent an interactivity, which is my footsteps and coin collection, and then my ambient sound. The way the coin works is it plays sound 2D, and the sound that was being played is the meta sound. The meta sound puts into here. I pitched it up a little using the wave player, and then it outputs the audio you want. The way the DAW works is something similar, but apart from it just plays a usual sound cue, which plays the DAW sound. It does it once you interact to stop it from being able to be spammed. Then we'll do the footsteps. The way the footsteps were done were the sound goes into the wave player then randomly selects the pitch and shifts it between -3 and a max of +6, and then outputs the randomized sound. And I've attached the sounds to the animation, so it plays on once each foot touches the ground. And then that works for each corresponding animation, which moves backwards, left, right, and so on. Then I've also have a pause menu. Once you press P, it brings up this pause menu, which way you can resume the game, or you can quit the game. The way that worked was I created on the first person character blueprint a input action, which is here, and then I had it so once you press P, it then triggers the input action, which will then create the menu blueprint widget, add it to your viewport, use the cursor and set the to game mode only so the cursor can only interact with the game, and then it says game's pause so nothing in the background can continue while the game is on the pause menu. I've got this here, which is just two simple buttons, and when you click on them, the resume button will set the game to unpaused, remove the mouse from the screen, and remove the widget from the parent, which removes the whole menu from the screen. And then the quit button will just quit you out of the game. And then the ambient sound is just a trigger repeat on my meta sound, which will just loop the sound over and over once it runs out. I also have it set to loop on the actual sound .wav file too, so it will continue to loop. And that's all.